asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
I was born Terrence Dashon Howard. I've become an actor. I've been nominated for Oscars and Golden Globes and SAG Awards, but those weren't the things that really moved me. As a child, I studied chemical engineering at Pratt Institute, was there for 2 years until I saw that there was an inconsistency with the math there. And so I went out to explore a new way of understanding how the universe works, and I was able to define the grand unified field equation they've been looking for and put it into geometry. And then with that geometry, I was able to put props on that. And what I'm saying is now we have invented a new form of flight that I would like to bring here to Uganda to replace the drones, to replace the helicopters, to replace the planes. We've already...
Yo, where you be finding the clips?
My boy on his Black Panther too.
Yo,
my boy
Dad
Black Panther.
sent that shit to me, yo. Like, why does Dad be finding all the clips? Why do you find this shit, yo?
Dad be on his phone too much. Like, yo, he be finding all the clips.
This is not a movie. This is not a joke.
Real. That's
this
real.
Is dead serious.
No, I seen that.
You seen the press conference in Uganda?
Really? That's real.
He found a new
really
flight
Black Panther,
ability. But Dad said, like, imagine if he really did discover something new.
My man's really trying to build Wakanda.
But what if he really did?
He already over there.
Yo, fam, that would be hilarious. Terrence Howard, what is it, Terrence Dashon? I didn't even know that was his middle name. That's even funnier, nigga. Yo, Maine. This nigga. this nigga.
I was born Terrence Dashon.
Yo, this sounds like a speech. You've been in a speech class
Terrence
in college?
Howard. I didn't know that was Terrence Howard. That makes it even crazier.
Terrence Howard.
You ever had a speech class and shit? In college? You remember that?
Yeah.
That was actually one of my best...
that was a speech class speech, yo. You just throw big words out there. Geometry. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the new flight.
I ain't gonna lie. It didn't make... What he was saying didn't make sense.
It was no fucking sense in
it made no sense. It was just...
And what technology... Explain it, please, a little further.
Yo, the Ugandans is scamming this nigga. I guarantee you he giving them niggas
But if you a
bread.
captivating nigga, you could do that, yo.
Yeah.
Like, yo... Cuz, what was that movie? Hustle and Flow? That movie is great, yo.
Terrence Howard, he like that.
Yeah. He'll start climbing. He get that. He's a master of the sweaty face, too, yo. He do like the wet face, and then he like look like he about to cry. His eyes get watery, and he.
That was only in the Pimp movie, though, right?
Yeah.
Whoop that trick joint.
It's like, you think I want to be out here taking care of you? Doing this every day?
It was hot as shit in that movie. In general, it just felt hot.
Yeah,
that whole movie.
Yeah, you not lying.
Fucking Taraji was hot as a mother.
Nobody had AC in that entire film.
That dining room studio.
Hot as shit in that movie.
Yeah, they was in there all sweating.
Yeah, he had
they was all sweating in there.
Cup holders on the wall.
Yeah, they was really.
You know it's hard here for a PM.
Told her hit that shit.
Yeah. They was really in the trenches.
Sing that shit. He was about to cry when he did that.
Yeah.
That nigga Ludacris pissed on his mixtape, yo. He was tight.
Yeah,
he pissed on his mixtape.
I ain't gonna lie, that was the best part of the movie.
Yo, he beat the shit out of him.
That was the best part of the movie.
That movie is good.
Oh yeah, Hustle and
Don't
Flow.
be
That's
a
a
dick
classic
about it, man. We all trying to make it out
That's
here.
a classic. Real rap.
Yo, was that just Twitter or before we actually get into this? Y'all see we got a third voice. The bloodline, Cuzzo.
Literally family of the
my
show.
guy,
Not even a friend of the show.
The Blazers fan.
Yes, sir.
The return guest.
Yes, sir.
The boxing match attendee.
Yes, sir.
Come on, cuz.
You already know it.
Yeah, and you can plug if you got you want to say your socials or anything like that on here, you can.
I mean,
otherwise, just tell them be safe. You don't even got to do that. You know what I mean? You don't need all that. Y'all don't need that shit.
Yeah. My guy.
Nah, man, I appreciate you coming through, though.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We definitely appreciate you.
We had a big fucking weekend. We've been talking about this on the pod for a minute now, and it turned out perfect, yo. For me, at least.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Salute to the fam. I love all y'all.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we should talk about that.
Let's talk about that now.
Cookout recap, because everybody was an attendee that was here.
I appreciate everybody that came. Those that couldn't make it, I appreciate y'all too for at least letting us know. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if you couldn't make it,
you already the whole fam came. Everybody was coming. Yeah, everybody was coming. All the kids,
hot as a motherfucker.
I gotta start calling you OG now though, because all the little kids love you, yo.
Hey, I be trying. You know. You know, I was raised up around the Mars, Simi and
Uncle
Shamar,
OG.
all them, so I'm used to it. You feel me? I was always the big cousin.
Yo,
so
we got a
Yo was
big
always
ass
Qui-Gon
family.
Jinn.
yeah.
I really want to do like
Drop me knowledge.
short little episodes with individual members that feel comfortable coming on. I know some niggas is not
Yeah.
comfortable with it. It's okay. But if you are, come through and talk to us, yo. We don't care about
Definitely.
embarrassing stories. This shit is funny to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the cookout was a blast.
First off, it's been hot as shit.
Yeah, we got
And it was
about
hot as
goodness.
shit.
But it is summer. It is July.
But it was hot.
Yeah,
back then.
it was about
Kinda how it
100
gets down in
degrees.
July. It's hot as a bitch, yo. The
And it be
humidity is
humid.
what gets you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Humidity.
not
it was
even
hot
really
as
the
shit
heat
by that
more than
grill.
the
I swear to
humidity.
God, that's why the water was running low because I drunk like 6 or 7
Yeah, I
bottles.
think
of
I
water.
drank
was right with
16
you.
waters that
I was
day.
right
I
with
literally was going crazy because I'm like,
Yeah.
the water is the only thing helping me right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's humid.
You gotta
the
stay
sun
hydrated.
beaming.
Yeah, you gotta stay
I'm
hydrated.
sweaty.
Salute
I
the
don't
truth
sweat
in
this
that.
much doing nothing. Like,
Yeah.
nah, that shit was ridiculous out there. But
It was real
it
out
was a
there.
good time.
It was definitely
overall
fun.
good time.
You get to see the older family members, of course, they still moving spry. That's the thing I love about it. So
And
we
the
got
humidity.
You know what I mean? We
That's
got a
that
family
blackness.
that moves a little spry still at an older age.
Yeah.
So that mean I just got to take care of myself a little bit, and I should be still moving. I want to smooth like 80 something. I don't need to go too much further than
Yeah,
that.
pop
to be
out
honest.
85, yo. That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? Yeah.
Most people like, yo, I hope I make it to like 60.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, 85 is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like once you
And still
get
moving.
once you get past 50 into the 60s, like you didn't live the majority of your life.
Yeah.
You live majority
In
of your
most
life. You know
cases,
what I mean?
you're going to
you
do
live
whatever
majority of
you're
your
gonna do
life.
at that
Facts.
point.
I
Physically.
mean,
Facts. That's just crazy though.
Nah, but it was good to see everybody, man. The little
Definitely.
kids, the little ones. I don't even know everybody's name, man.
Yeah, it's too many now.
There's
It's
so
just
many
too many
of
of them.
y'all, man.
It's a whole bunch of little rascals.
I love them joints.
They hard though.
I had them moving out there.
They hard.
I kept them active.
You know,
boy.
Pops had to get the toys and shit for him to play
Yeah.
with. The ball.
Got where they
It was
energy out.
hilarious.
Ball. It was all
Yo,
sorts of shit to play
They
with.
started with the cornhole and then they turned that into dodgeball. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, y'all acting
Yeah,
like 90s
yeah,
kids
uh-huh.
now.
I
Y'all
like
just
that.
being
Uh-huh.
innovative.
I definitely hit one or
They
two
was just
kids with
beaming
a
the
beanbag.
beanbags.
I caught one or two of them.
I felt bad though, because it was one little girl that went in the middle of the joint, and I'm like, yo, I had to tell DJ to protect her, like, yo, protect her, yo.
Yeah.
Like, she don't know what's going on right now.
About to get knocked out.
Yeah, somebody
Coming
gonna
through
throw
the
a
line of
beanbag.
fire.
They
You
can't
running
throw a
through the
beanbag
fire
at her.
on the joint?
Yeah, she's too cute. No, don't throw a beanbag at her.
But can we talk about your playlist, yo?
Thank you.
Solid playlist.
How'd you feel, Zay?
Only tweak we had was to have some kind of like,
Format?
yeah. With
I just had a.
you know what I mean? You have maybe you start off with the old, go into a little bit of the new, go back to the old. Like you just got to figure out a formula with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that. But other than that, the songs were all definitely Cookout playlist hits.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah,
of them
I
was
tried to
Al
keep it
Lane.
in.
You had the, what was my son, G Herbo, when the Gangsters Cry
Yeah.
joint? Oh, that's
I
nice
seen
shit.
nothing wrong with
Got
seeing
it.
gangsters.
That's
Cry.
yo, I
That's
was
one
in
of the
that
hardest
bitch on the
songs of
grill,
all
like,
time,
oh,
yo.
shit. Nobody else knew what was going on but me and Mike at that time, but
see,
didn't matter, yo.
I'm so into music. I know, like Zay taught me this. It's all about the samples. Like old heads gonna
Yeah,
feel it because it was
'cause they'll
like it's
hear
like
the
a
sample.
piano.
Yeah, they'll hear
Then
the
they got
sample.
BJ the Chicago kid singing
Yeah,
on the hook.
singing
I'm
on
like,
there.
they
You know
going
he
they
be
gonna like this
soulful.
regardless. He going like it
That's a
regardless.
name I haven't
real.
heard in a while. Where
Yeah.
BJ been
I
at?
see nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
I
my.
like BJ the Chicago.
That's one of the
Kid.
hardest songs that came out in a minute.
Oh
yo.
yeah. G Herbo like that. G Herbo
I like G
that.
Herbo.
Yeah,
He
I
can
fuck
rap,
with G
rap.
Herbo. Yeah, he can really rap.
It was
like,
25.
he can
25
really
was
rap.
my shit.
Yeah.
I think that was the
Oh
one
yeah,
that
that
just
album.
recently came.
That
was
album was
fire.
tough. That
There was
album
some joints
tough.
on there. I don't even really
That
be
album
into
was
the
tough.
young
Everything
boy
he put out
shit.
is
but
hard
he
though.
was
Like,
killing
Yeah,
people
it.
don't
G
give
Herbo
him
like that.
credit
He can
'cause
really
he don't
rap.
always make like the industry.
Yeah, like your commercial
song.
hit type.
But I'm like, yo, he always can
Yeah,
rap. That's
he
one of
always
the
be
biggest-
rapping real shit, and he really can rap.
Your biggest comparison with him that I know a lot of people gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Is definitely the Silk the Shocker as far
Yeah.
as the flow.
And
Just
I
his
say that
flow
for
ability.
him catching
Yeah.
the pockets.
Yeah,
Because
this-
I love
yeah.
Silk.
It sound like he off beat.
Like
Yeah.
I fuck with them niggas, but like that, like he'll get on a different pocket
Yeah.
Yeah.
than most niggas.
Yeah,
And niggas be
G Herbo like
turned
that.
off by that. But like Silk the
Yeah.
Shocker started that shit.
Yeah, G Herbo
Like-
nice.
Nah, man. But yeah.
Yeah.
Salute to everybody that came. Again, we on, what is this? Episode
222.
222, man. Yeah,
222.
welcome back to everybody.
Like, rate, subscribe.
Please like and
Yes,
subscribe to our
definitely.
shit. That's where we gonna get the numbers
Yes.
up, and that's the only way we get the numbers up. So make sure y'all like and subscribe on everything. Leave comments. If you feeling like we talking some shit that we not talking the right shit, I saw we got a little bit of slanderous shit on there. Not slanderous,
Yo.
but just a little critique on it.
You want to know the craziest thing?
accountability still the only thing matters, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. Salute to it. I want her free. I really do want her free, but you gotta be accountable, my nigga. That's how it goes.
Go cry in the corner.
God bless.
Real rap.
You know, I mean, shout out to homie though. I appreciate you listening.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah.
I guess going
and
into
lastly
that,
with the cookout, shout out Zay, cause I was struggling with them big ass steaks dad bought, yo.
Oh man,
there was a solid like 8 pounds a piece, yo. Zay
Those
came
steaks
through
was
and
huge.
saved the day with the
Steaks.
tongs and was being aggressive.
caught it on each side of the steak.
He even screamed on me. He was like,
catching
yo, taste that to see if it's done, yo. And I was like looking for a utensil to get it. He was like, yo, just grab it with your hand, yo.
Yeah, you definitely
yo, I
tried to
need to
grab
man
it
up right
off,
now.
but you try to grab it off the fork with the something. Yo.
Yeah.
Like, no, grab that shit. It's one piece. That was
I
hilarious.
ain't gonna lie,
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, no.
There was a lot of funny moments. At that
I elevated over the years, yo. If you get, you know how I go. I'm not gonna say too much, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great, yo.
Nah, yo, like y'all was out there putting in work for hours before I even got
Yeah.
there.
Fam.
So
Yeah.
at least, you know how.
And you saw that one time when I put the brats on there. That joint, the fire jumped up on that joint. I was out there like straight.
Oils and everything from
Had to jump
down
back
on
from it.
that.
As soon as I get a dog, throw it in the joint, and had to jump back. I'm like, yo, it's like 500
I got
right
called
here.
out.
Yeah,
Somebody
that
hit me
grill
up,
was real.
and because I
Hot
posted the
as shit.
picture of us standing next to the grill, and I put grill masters under the bottom, and somebody told me like, show the proof. I was like, it wasn't nothing left.
Yeah.
Stop playing
Nah,
with me.
real.
You know what I mean?
First
I'm
off-
outside
first
with the
off,
grill,
you
yo.
niggas never prepped the
Stop
shit for a
fucking playing
whole
with me.
family function with hella people there. Like,
Yeah.
stop it. Don't talk
I got a
Yeah.
big ass
We cooked
family.
all that
man.
shit.
That was a
except for
lot.
the fried chicken.
That was a lot of food.
Yeah. We
cooked
That was a
everything
lot
except
of
for the
food.
fried
That was a
Hot
lot
as
of
shit.
food.
We was out there at 10:20 or something like that, 10:30 or something.
We cooked everything
Man.
except for the fried
Started
chicken.
early. That shit
And
went till like
obviously, like, the potato
6:37.
salad.
That was a
people that brought
smooth.
cakes
That was
and
a
stuff.
smooth work shift. That was a work shift right
Fuck
there.
yeah, man. That's why I had to
Full
do
8
it.
hour-
You got
full
bored
8
with
to
us
10 hour
early.
day.
I'm gonna get you early next year.
Definitely,
yo.
definitely.
And because it's fun, it's a vibe. Like it's all us
Definitely,
just
definitely.
out there just
Sim,
family.
Yeah,
too,
you
man.
already
I
know
love
with it.
Sim, man. Sim
You
is
already know
yo,
with
And
it.
Sim
growing
got
up.
roll with
That's
us
my boy.
too. Shout out to Sim.
Sim,
That's
man.
my boy.
That's
I'm
my
proud of
boy
you,
right there.
Love
He
it.
told me he
Right
had the
there,
job. I was
Sim.
ready to break down.
Yeah.
Like,
My boy working at Charlie's.
good job, yo.
Get that work in, bro.
Sim not playing with him. I told Sim stay on this. Keep
Yo,
on.
but he
Keep going.
always
Keep
been
going.
smart,
Stay on
though.
that path.
He
Way
been
Stay
more
on the path.
advanced
Yeah.
than anybody
He
at
been
his
smart,
age.
Yeah, I just always tell him stay on that path. I like it. I love it.
I love
You know what
it.
I mean, I always tell him that. Make sure he keep on going.
Yeah, man.
Smart, yo.
But make sure y'all love y'all families and shit, man. Please.
Definitely.
It's the biggest thing. But
And the cookout overall was great.
overall,
was.
100% for me. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I just want
Great
to say,
experience.
man, appreciate y'all inviting me and my lady again.
Yeah.
Shout out Ashley,
Definitely.
because Ashley,
You're a legend, Ashley.
you understood. Ashley, you're great. You're a great person. Thank you kindly. I'm saying it on the podcast. I don't want it to be weird. You're the homie, legitimately. My mom and dad love you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we had a great time. It was like being with family. You know, I've known y'all and y'all peeps for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was all dope. It was natural. It was fluid. We out there had a good time, dancing,
Having
sipping,
fun, you know.
Yeah.
eating, watching the kids go crazy as they should.
Yeah, word to you on
That's how you knew it was hot though, cause like one cup of tequila, I was like, yo, I feel funny right
That's why I had to
now,
drink
yo. Like
water.
I need
Sweating
more
bullets.
water.
After I would drink a
Bullets.
cup, I
I
would
need
drink
more
water.
water.
You
You
gotta
had to.
hydrate.
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yo, if you
gotta
just
stay
was drinking
hydrated.
out there in that heat,
You'd
you'd
have
have
passed
fainted.
out.
Yeah, you'd have passed
Yeah,
out.
Passed the
easy.
fuck out
We
there.
It's real.
cannot pass this without giving a big salute to Pops and how fresh he was. yo.
Yeah.
What he had on, yo?
Yeah.
Give it
He
to
was
him.
too clean. Listen, he had the white was linen pants. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
white linen
White
joints.
linen with the Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie was on this
Stevie
shit.
He had the Stevie Wonder
With
show.
the white hat and this OG sandals.
Yeah.
Yo,
Player.
he was two players.
The
yo.
smoothest
already.
of all time.
He did what he
80
had to do,
plus.
yo.
The smoothest to ever
Yeah.
live.
Don't
Already.
play with my
They would have
grandpa.
to introduce him like an anime character, yo. He need his own anime, just
Yeah, hell
pop
yeah,
out.
just pop and shit. He
The
just be too
smoothest to ever
smooth, yo.
live.
Like that's how his
Linen
fighting
pants at the
ability is
cookout.
just too smooth.
Grab me a towel so I can sit down.
God, I can't hit him. He's too smooth. Yeah, that'd be that type shit, yo. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, have hella superpowers.
Just take the head off, yo. That'll just blow the whole shit.
Exactly,
up.
yo.
That type shit, yo. You
He
gotta
was
have
trained on
abilities.
the
and shit.
techniques over the years.
Smooth.
Yeah, that's
Discovered
fucking
in the
stupid shit.
69, 70 range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be hilarious, yo. But one thing I did want to kind of plug before we really get into the random talk, I got the rundown. I talked about it on the pod a little bit last time, but the soccer match with Dad, yo. I gotta
that's
play
tough.
this little clip from there so y'all can hear how it sound out there. It's wild. the Indian, yo. He loved Everton, right? So Pops got like club level tickets. So he was in there with the sophisticated niggas.
Yeah.
This nigga was clearly an engineer or something like that.
Yeah.
Indian, is that the correct terminology? I don't want to say
I don't know, no disrespect.
of Middle
I mean,
Eastern
that's
descent.
just-
Is that what you say and shit? I don't even know. But he was singing next to us all of the songs that they had out there. That was my first soccer match I ever been to.
No, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
Dad got you the tickets to the
Damn,
soccer.
I don't
match.
even know why he did that, but it was the best experience.
No, he knew
so.
you was the only one. Like I swear,
Heavy
when you first
into
started playing FIFA, I used to be looking at you sideways,
Heavy.
like, why this nigga playing FIFA?
I like that
And
shit.
then that one year we watched the World Cup, and I think I still lived at mommy and them house here. For some reason, you was there a lot, and I was like, this shit is a great
It's
sport.
a good
I didn't
game,
know.
bro.
I didn't know at
It's
the
not
time.
high
man. I'm
scoring,
like, yo, soccer, nigga. We
but
don't play
there's
no soccer.
there's
And I was
shit
like,
happening
it's
throughout
hard.
the game that people don't understand.
Yeah.
And that's what I kind of started getting into, is just starting to understand what's happening. Because the score might fuck around be 1-0.
Yeah.
That's the end of the game and shit. But it was a good ass match.
It be building
Yeah.
up tension the
Yes.
entire time.
It's like, oh shit, he about to do it.
why
Then he
they
just missed
explode
off
as soon
the
as they scored.
off the goalpost like shit. And it was a few of those. The final score was 2-0.
Were they
Arsenal.
flopping out there like on the YouTube
Hell yeah,
videos?
you gotta flop, yo.
Damn.
They invented the flop.
Them niggas,
Yeah.
they act like
Yeah,
they got
they be
shot.
flopping wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
football invented the
You
flop.
think basketball?
No, they
yeah.
flop.
That's where they
out
got
there.
that from.
Damn, bro.
LeBron bought it into the league.
What's really good is no, it's Floppy D-Box.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
But
I forgot Floppy D-Box.
Man, he was
He
wild.
was right.
He was like
He was
the
a
first-
wild boy.
He was the
Yeah.
only one. We was like, what is going
Yeah,
on?
back in the day, yeah.
But what's so hard about soccer is it's not like long and drawn out. They got the halves. They got a little bit of extra time.
The time
And they
keeps
commercials
rolling.
And don't they
that
count
and
up
just keep
instead of
rolling.
down?
Yes.
Dad said they
Time
count up
keeps
instead of
rolling,
down. It's
bro.
90
That shit
minutes,
is
but they
fire.
count up to 90 minutes.
I like
instead
that
of-
because the game wasn't even that long. It's probably like a solid 2 hours maybe
Yeah,
the whole time we was out there. And we got there early.
Yeah.
We got there hella early. You know how
That's
that.
what's the intermission. It's,
Exactly.
They in and out, yo. So you get live.
45 minutes, they'll give you some quote unquote extra time is what they call it and shit.
Okay.
Like they deem that. That's usually either 2 to 5 minutes. It's not usually that long of extra time. You're gonna be out there for an hour and a half to 2 hours, yo.
Yo, you
And
gotta
the
have
match
your
over.
stamina up to play soccer.
Fuck
yo.
yeah.
That's
Soccer
hella
real.
running.
That's a
Actually,
lot of running.
That's
This was
hella
the first
running.
match I saw where they instituted water breaks. They stopped the match in between, like for only a minute and a half, to allow them to rehydrate. Because
it's
they
not-
weren't used to our
most
weather. I
places
think.
not as humid
Yeah.
as Baltimore.
That humidity,
Yeah,
If you
it was
from
that
Great
hot,
humidity-
Britain,
yo.
you come to
humidity
Baltimore in
different.
a humid
It's
ass
different
summer,
out
them
there.
That
niggas not
humidity
used
is
to
different.
that.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
that's-
humidity
They'd
is
be like,
different.
oh shit,
First time I
can't
seen
breathe
it.
out this
Bio,
bitch.
that's
Yeah.
different.
First
I can't
time I
breathe.
seen that, so it just was a good ass experience with Dad. Or I just wanted to bring that up. Salute to Dad for buying.
Shout
them
out,
tickets
Dad,
and
man.
shit.
You're a legend, bro.
He allowed me to drink
Or Dad, man.
my loose cannons and shit, my IPAs. I was
don't
getting
care
a little
about
lit
that.
out there. Got a little sweaty, but I was cool.
He's going stone cold with it, yo.
Yeah, I almost two-fisted it. I
Man
did.
said,
But I had a phone and shit, but I decided not to do that. I was with Dad. If I was with my god brother, I'd have did it.
Respectful.
Oh yeah.
And yo, somehow y'all, when we was talking about Terrence Howard, you brought up, I don't know how you brought up Clifton Powell somehow.
That was
Oh,
earlier.
San Andreas.
Oh, that was a grand
But
thought
is that
yeah.
a rumor? Oh, we were talking about San Andreas.
Yeah,
Neither here
San
nor there.
Andreas.
That was a prior to the podcast conversation. But is that Twitter that's saying that he's supposed to play Professor X? Clifton Powell?
That was
I think
fake.
that was a
That was
Oh
a-
that's
my,
fake.
that had to be a joke.
That's a
I was like,
That had to be a
that
joke.
is fucking
That'd have been
hilarious.
crazy.
That would have been the funniest
That'd
shit
have been
ever.
crazy.
Bruh, did y'all see that on Twitter though?
Nah, I think I did see that.
It was a
Yeah,
joke.
I did see that.
You can
All
tell
right,
it
it was
was
a
a
joke.
joke.
Yeah, I saw it on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Now, you know how you talk about the shaking faces?
Yeah.
He get mad, and he trying to get a point across. He
Yeah.
got one of the best shaking
Nigga.
faces.
Yeah, he
yo.
do.
I told you to get my
Nigga said Wolverine, man. What you doing, man? Yo, that would be wild, yo.
Yo,
And
he
he had
screamed
the
on the nigga
memory
like
with
he in
it?
a limo. And he was
Gonna
like,
be
watch
crazy.
when you bend in them corners. Make me spill my
Like
yak.
that.
Gonna be crazy.
Fam. If they
Zay, that's
had
Zay's
this
favorite
nigga-
line, yo.
Yo, they cannot have that nigga as a motherfucking. Yo, that would be hilarious.
Nah,
That might revitalize MC.
You wouldn't be able to take it serious.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take
I
it
would
serious.
die at that shit.
Yeah, like you maybe
They
take
should
it
definitely do a
serious.
parody of that shit just based upon the
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
volume they got from that happening.
Yeah.
I feel like if they didn't have
Or
they would've
what
had
if?
the rights to X-Men already, they should have had Sam Jack be Professor
What if they
X.
did a what if episode, an animated episode with him as Professor X?
That would be hard.
Yeah,
Fam.
that'd be cool.
Yo, my bad, real quick. Since you said that, I was gonna hit y'all. I watched the last 2 episodes of What If with the Ultron joint.
Yeah.
Fire.
I
Yeah.
told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
That's
What
why-
if
Was it
die,
Doctor
yo?
Strange and
Animated.
Ultron?
What if is fire, yo?
Was it
with the
Doctor
Watcher.
Strange and Ultron? Was it evil Doctor Strange then Ultron for the last
Well,
two?
but the Watcher got him back. Got
Oh,
Doctor
okay.
Strange back.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
why
I
they
remember
said
that,
defeat
okay.
Ultron because he had all the Infinity Stones.
Did you watch What If?
He was
No,
going
I ain't
through
seen it.
universes.
That shit hard.
You gotta watch
It'll
it.
explain a lot more of that
Different
multiverse shit
alternatives,
like that
yo.
was
I'ma
in
check it out.
the second
It's
Doctor
animated?
Strange.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Only like
All that
what
shit
they
that's
like
in the second
20
Doctor
minutes
Strange is
long.
basically in
that-
in that show.
20, 30 minutes
How many
long.
seasons?
It's only one season right now.
Oh,
It
okay,
just
all
came
right.
out
But
like
it's
a
on
few years ago,
Prime?
a year ago. It's on HBO Max.
Okay,
It's like
bet.
No,
I
Disney
got you.
Plus. Disney Plus.
Yeah.
my bad.
Disney Plus?
It's
Okay,
like
okay.
maybe 9 episodes. It's not that long.
Yeah, it's not.
I think
long.
if you got T-Mobile, they give it to you. I think you can get that for the nothing.
You already?
Yeah.
Well, let me know.
Already.
Cause that shit hard.
You know I got the
Check
log
it out.
in and shit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Little nigga, hit a nigga line.
Yeah.
Okay, most
Did y'all
definitely.
see on Twitter? Niggas was like, would you move to Gotham City if they had if rent was $300?
Oh, yeah, the rent was-
5,000%.
The rent was-
I'm no hesitation.
Yeah, I'm out
How much
there.
is that
Yeah.
rent?
$300 for
Fam,
3
fuck
bedrooms.
out of here. What?
Yeah,
that is
you
like
can't beat that.
$300
that's
for
not
3
even a
bedrooms.
percentage
beat
of
that.
my rent, nigga. What you
You
saying?
can't beat it.
Yeah, that's like BGE bill plus like groceries for 1 week, yo.
Facts. That's what all that is
Yeah.
right
I'm
there.
in Gotham, yo. I'm out there
Yeah.
popping
I'm out
You gotta
there,
stay
yo.
strapped, yo.
Yeah, you
I'm
got
gonna
you.
be just working
yeah.
on my box, my hand-to-hand
Listen.
skills, and just
You just gotta
keep
stay
my
dangerous.
surroundings
That's
yo.
where you gotta stay
Stay
dangerous.
dangerous.
Nah,
Stay dangerous.
exactly
You
what
be
And
it
it
good.
get bad if Mr. Freeze run up on you though with the
Oh,
freeze
man.
gun.
Put the shit on your
Give me
legs because ain't
everything
nothing
you
you can
got.
do. Yo, you know,
Yeah.
black people don't like being cold and shit. He just gotta
Hell
put the
nah.
air up.
Yeah,
Just make
you
the
like,
air
yo, I got
temperature-
on shorts.
It's a little brick
yeah.
outside, my nigga. Like I'm going in.
Yo, when
Yeah,
you think about it, though, it's really not that many black people in Gotham
yeah,
City.
yeah.
That's some
Hell
bullshit.
no.
That's some bullshit.
Is
again.
there any black people in Gotham?
I haven't seen a black
I don't
person
know.
in Gotham.
Hey, man.
Well, Commissioner Gordon in the new movie
yeah.
No.
was black.
Also,
In the new movie.
also
Yeah.
in the one with the Joker, Heath Ledger that played him. One of the gangsters was black.
Oh, they
Michael
had
John
Debo
White.
in there.
Michael
They had
John
Debo.
White
Okay,
was in that
okay.
motherfucker.
They had
But he got murdered.
He did get smoked,
Yeah.
but he was there, and it was a
Was
crew
that-
of them black niggas.
Was that the nigga that got his head slammed on the pencil?
That's him.
No, that was a
okay.
different
I didn't
nigga.
know that was
No,
a character.
yeah.
So it was several black
That's a good movie.
Okay.
still.
It's
Yeah, I think you're thinking about John Wick.
Only
There's
a
only a
Think about
few
John
of them
Wick.
Only them,
motherfuckers.
yo.
Yeah, I mean, but there ain't no
John Wick?
It's no
John
civilians.
Wick.
I haven't
Okay.
seen a black
love
civilian.
John Wick.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you
I
know,
love John Wick.
you know, it's
You
kind
know
of
me,
hard.
yo.
They
You
so
know me.
savage,
Yeah, I know.
Anything
I
like
know.
that, I'm
I know.
rock with.
I know.
But it's only white people.
What was it?
So their communities be wilding. It's
Yeah.
only white people,
Exactly.
really, yo. And it's the most
Yeah.
savage country in the place in the country.
Yeah, man. But where was we at? Where was we going with this? We going into the random convo right now, right?
We've already been there.
We there?
Yeah, we've
Fuck,
been
where we
there.
been at? I've been drinking a little too much already.
Nah.
Can we talk about what do I want to go with first? It's either going to be Wayne's athletic ability or Tank versus Ryan Garcia.
Whose
Which one
athletic
y'all wanna
ability?
go? Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Y'all seen
Oh,
that
that
nigga
video
at
of
the
him
softball
trying. Oh
joint?
my goodness, man. Listen, I
What's
don't.
he doing?
I wouldn't expect much from him anyway.
I expect a little more than that.
It's Lil Wayne
The
though.
way he took off
You see how he
running
looking
was
nowadays?
childlike, yo. Nah, son. He's like, how old is Wayne? 50? 50? Wayne
see
gotta
what a
be
lot of
30.
niggas
Wayne
do.
old. No. Wayne probably in
years
his
old.
mid. Wayne probably like
40 something, early 40s.
Nah.
I just randomly saw this like the other day.
Like 38?
He like
It was
mid-30s.
Like, yo, he's 39. He's not
Nah.
even 40.
oh late 30s.
I
Late
was
30s.
gonna say.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Cause you gotta
to
think
me.
he was like
All
yo,
that
he was-
lean and shit. Yo,
Nah,
call them
yo, you gotta
drugs.
stop doing
It's
them
the
drugs.
drugs, yo.
But you gotta think of his
It's the
lifestyle.
drugs. Yeah, that's
That
what
man
I'm
was
saying.
on some a little nigga 17 playing with 6 figures.
Not
Got
even
so
that,
much
yo,
ice
like,
you could
I'm
skate on a
saying,
nigga.
like,
That
when
was
he got
really
older
like
too,
98 or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, he was young as he got in the game young as
I
hell.
rock ice, slow my how you know how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right. You rock ice.
That was a long time
That
ago.
nigga was like
he been living that
15.
lifestyle for a long time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
500
saying,
degrees
like,
and shit.
yeah.
All right, my bad, Wayne.
The
You know what I
block
mean?
is hot. He had
Oh yeah, Wayne was
Block
like
is
that.
hot.
He just,
out.
I just
He
don't
was like
think.
17 on
It's
the
just how he
video.
took off running. That was
Young
what
as
got
shit.
me, yo. It's how he took off running. It looked like he was 8 when he took off running.
He was definitely
how
slow.
he hit that
He
ball.
was slow.
How he swung the bat was nasty. Just off
But
rip.
that nigga just
And then
skateboarded
how
and
he
shit
jumped
now.
on
Yeah, he
the
was
first
slow.
base. He was out.
Yeah, he ain't even make it. He ain't make it. He ain't
my
make it to the
brother.
base in time.
He did the jump.
But niggas don't realize Lil
Wayne.
Wayne was
Salute to his.
he definitely was thugged out back then, but he was like the Lil Uzi version.
What's his
before Lil
daughter's
Uzi.
mom
That's
name,
exactly
though?
what my
Real
man,
rap.
yo.
He was Lil Uzi before Lil Uzi. Like that same
Yeah, he was
energy.
definitely-
You know what I mean? Like
I give you that.
that's why when he running shit and it's funny, like he was Uzi before Uzi.
He was a skateboarder and shit. You know what I mean?
That's like the Uzi.
That nigga skate. Name one other thug rapper that's come from where he come from and be like, yo, I
Uzi
skateboard.
athletic though. I seen Uzi running through crowds and shit.
You like niggas don't fuck with that.
Uzi is athletic
for the skateboard niggas.
Fam.
No, Uzi different.
Uzi athletic.
You see that video of him in the gym?
Yes.
Yo strong.
Uzi low key athletic as a motherfucker.
A cocky little nigga. Yo,
because
cocky little nigga.
He got that Napoleon complex. You can see it.
The little niggas, yo, they.
You can tell people been picking with him for a while.
Facts.
He
was
He don't play. He don't play.
Stay ready, yo.
His mom was little. He don't know who his dad is type shit. You know what I mean?
Have
I'm ready
y'all
to take niggas out?
Have y'all ever went on YouTube and looked at somebody? His name is Maxmillion711.
Max Millions. Nah.
Basketball.
So basically, he does like sports drawings.
The tricks.
No. It's like he does like the short documentaries I be into. He does those.
Never mind.
He does those, but it's like it's not the main one we be watching. I forget the other one we be watching. But it was they did a doc about T-Mac in 02 and 03 when he averaged 32 points a game. Yo, he averaged almost 33 a game. Like I didn't even know that shit because I was too young.
Was like that. No,
this
T-Mac
shit was
like
ridiculous.
Why you think it was a Kobe versus T-Mac?
He like had footage from all of his like.
There was arguments Kobe versus
Nobody did this
T-Mac
shit.
was like that.
T-Mac used to have to pull up three before. Now it's popular.
Averaging 32 is crazy. Back then, where they could hack you.
Like that.
Worse shoes though.
And like AI, Gilbert Arenas, Prime Kobe, fucking Gary Payton. Everybody was still hooping at an elite level. Tim Duncan, it was crazy.
Worse shoes though, right?
Was like that.
I had a pair, yo.
I did too, but they still was bad. I'm not going to deny that they was bad. I had them shit still.
It wasn't worse than the second Kobe's, yo.
The spaceship joints. Yo,
I kind of like those.
Roy told me they re-putting them out.
I will put the spaceship joints. I gotta go look and see what they look like because I don't know what's the difference
Roy
between
told
one
me
and
they
two.
putting them out now. Like think about it.
Fam,
They were ahead of their time.
You know they wear them shits
fat
now.
shoes wasn't hard back then. Everything, all the shoes fat now.
I wear the first one, Joe, not the second one.
Roy pointed that out. Roy was like, "Yo, fat shoes hard now."
I'm
like,
with
yo,
I'm with the fat.
That's real.
I don't wear that.
I seen
either.
DC was even coming out with some new shits. They came up on my Instagram jokes as an advertisement.
Like the skateboard shoes.
Yes. DC coming out with the fat ass shoes again. You remember niggas was wearing
DC's was fat
that
back
was
then.
Wayne.
Yeah, DC's
Wayne
was
did
fat
that
back
to
then.
us. That was the only reason we was wearing that dumb shit.
Them skater shoes. Yeah.
I had a few pair of them fucking DC.
Nah, I never got a pair of them.
I had two.
I did have a
pairs
pair
of
of
them
DC's.
bitches.
I had the black and white
Nasty.
ones.
That was a nasty
Like
time.
the
That was the wallet
basic.
chain time, I think.
Yeah,
too.
I couldn't.
If I'm not mistaken, that's
No, I had Vans.
That might have been
Vans.
that might have been
I had
before the
Vans.
wallet chains.
I had Vans.
Was that before wallet chains? Hit us in the comments if that was before wallet chains. I think that might have been before. I had the DC shits though, definitely. You know, Mike, I was with the shoe shit. Mike was with the whatever the fuck he thought was nice.
Yeah.
If I
Wearing felines in middle school type shit. Like niggas was roasting my brother like relentlessly. He didn't give a fuck.
I had
Man, my
because if you go
felines
through
on,
real
nigga.
turmoil, that shit is
I had the,
what?
No, I had a few different joints that people. I had Reeboks when it was like I had like the Rain Mans, all types of stuff, yo. If I liked it, I rocked it, yo.
That was the main thing. I wish I was that way back then. What I like, I'ma do. Even with like we talked about it on the last part. We don't gotta go into detail, but just doing shit like even my instrument, I'd have stayed with that shit. You know how many girls I've talked to that love kind of like instruments and shit like that? And I can just break out a saxophone, get a little solo type shit.
Saxophone, that's the ultimate player move.
No, it's just honestly, it really boils down to this generation forgot being yourself is the coolest thing.
That is
people like something to be like, oh, that's different. Like not
that's
like
what makes me most
carbon
sad.
copy of everything that's out right now. Like,
why did we? You remember when we went to see Desus Mero at their show, right? And we said we can do this type shit, right? That was like kind of our conversation type shit before. This was years before we even decided to start doing just the audio version of our podcast. It's sad to see them niggas break up now. Like they breaking up now and shit, but it sounds like it's over some shit like kind of like that. Like the ego get in the way a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to see that. Though, like, no, this is not what we doing it for. We trying to have a hub here. I think we said it in the I gotta listen to the first episode.
You feel me? I don't even really want to.
I want to, of course I want something from it, don't get me wrong, but I do want to talk to people that is doing their thing. That's why we have, like, this is a brand from somebody that we know.
The homie Ron the Don.
Got the Zay shirt on whenever he come out with something.
And showing love is tax-free. I should have paid you for saying, I said that so many times now, like.
Y'all.
That's a tough line.
You support it.
Yeah.
Showing love is tax-free.
Already, y'all.
That's
I like
real
that.
shit, man.
That's
Pay for
real.
our shit,
Yeah.
bro. Y'all out here paying mad bread for the designer shits.
Yeah, we
Niggas
normally
selling
don't get
shit
on the
for no money, yo.
Yeah, we normally don't get on the straight internet shit, but yo, y'all saw Charleston White Mace
Soulja Boy.
yo?
Yeah,
What
that
happened with
joint's
him and
hilarious.
Soulja Boy? I saw him
don't
spraying
know.
on the
I
wall.
don't
Yeah,
know,
he
but that's fucking
he
hilarious.
Maced Soulja Boy. He made Soulja Boy.
That nigga's a savage.
Yo, for carrying Mace alone is
Yo.
fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's wild.
You gotta understand that life is some people you not gonna be able to fuck with. I don't care how much you feel like you this gangster nigga. This nigga don't care about all of
Yeah,
the
Charleston White do not give a
laws,
fuck.
the quote unquote laws of the streets.
Yeah,
Nigga,
he
no,
don't give
fuck
a
that.
fuck.
I'm gonna mace your ass. You lucky I ain't shoot you.
Yeah.
If I was in the area where I could get you, I'd have got you. But
I feel like honestly keeping
Charleston
Mace
White
is
is
a smart
savage,
idea.
nigga. Oh, like,
Don't let me
Charleston, he's a
elevate
funny
like
nigga.
2 more levels. I'm gonna get the same Mace.
what? The orange
Yo,
shit.
if a
He
nigga
had
really be
bad
on some
Mace.
silly
That was
shit
like-
over
that
some
was
bad
minuscule
Mace, yo.
and not listening, I'm gonna Mace you. Yo.
Listen,
Just
I'm
know,
not
yo.
in the streets.
Like, yeah, yo.
So I'm gonna
Chill
mace
out,
you.
yo.
If you come up
What
on
are we
me,
doing
I might
right
not
now?
call
We
it.
at the
I'm gonna
bar.
definitely
What are
mace
you
you.
mad about right now?
That shit's
Stop running
crazy.
up on me. I'm old now. Yo. I can't do all that too
Yeah,
much.
I can't
tussle.
de-escalate it. I'm macing the nigga.
If it's
too.
more than one
That's
nigga,
fucking
yo, like
hilarious.
y'all getting maced, and I gotta get out of there.
I saw it pop up, but I didn't like watch.
I saw him
Do you-
spray the wall. That's what
do
I
you think
saw.
it was
him
like a, alright, because you know they both like really good with
trolls.
Yeah, do you think it was like a?
But
thought
setup? You
about
think it was a
that.
setup thing?
I feel like it was
Publicity
Yeah,
stunt?
why was Soulja Boy
Think it
run
was
up on
publicity
him?
stunt?
Yeah, I feel like
He never even said nothing crazy about
No, he
Soulja
was
Boy.
talking shit about Soulja. I
Oh,
think
he
he
was?
talks shit about everybody.
He just don't
That
like
nigga talks shit about
gangsters.
everybody.
No, it's
He
just
don't
that
care.
gang
Soulja
shit.
Boy
He
don't
think he
care.
gotta chill on the
He
gang
not fuck
shit.
with
He
like
don't
that.
care.
But you can't say that kind of stuff to
No,
like actual
bro.
gangbangers. Like
Just
they
don't
might
fuck
kill
with
you,
it no
yo.
more.
Charleston White gonna say what he want, yo.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy
Wow.
He gonna say he don't
actually
care.
did
But Zay called it out. I
everybody.
really think he a fiend. Like, yo, to keep it a being, like,
don't
we
care.
black.
Putting
yo.
the fiend card on him.
Yes.
I
We
mean,
from Baltimore. We seen it. Yo, you seen him.
I ain't gonna lie, he do. You know what I mean? He look like
And
a
the way he
fiend, but
move.
yeah.
He
But
don't-
you know- but
why
listen-
would you?
See,
That's
but
the
this
only
my
person
thing.
that would not give a fuck
But
that much.
but it's my thing. That might have been in his earlier days.
That's
He
what
might
I'm
not be a
saying.
fiend. He
Okay.
might
So
be
you
an
still
ex-fiend.
fiend,
Okay.
wait,
He's an
ex-fiend.
ex-fiend. You know what I mean?
Ex-fiend vibes. My fault. Ex-fiend.
Ex-fiend.
That does give me.
You know how it be. They get older and
Scrambled
get.
up a little bit, yo.
Yeah.
He can't fully recover. yo.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Lucky
I
he
know
ain't hit
that.
that fent, yo. Goldmouth ain't get to him, yo. That was the coolest thing.
Chill.
Long as Goldmouth ain't get to him, we all good.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all see the highs opened up in Owings Mills?
fam.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo, have you seen the highs in Owings Mills that's right across the street from the fucking
Oh, yeah, I seen
Royal
it.
Farms? That's obnoxious.
Fam.
I never seen the gas station that close
Royal
in
Farms
proximity.
was tight when that shit came out. I know they was.
I gotta
They
go taste that fried chicken.
They got a car wash with like another style car wash next to it. They got like two car washes and shit.
We need to test their car wash, and we need to test their fried chicken and put them against each other.
Harrison.
I'm not gonna hold you.
We putting y'all against each other
That
right
Royal
now.
Farms car wash, when I get the automatic,
But the
go
thing
crazy.
is,
be hitting yo.
the one that's where that highs is shut down. They
Oh.
revamping it.
I haven't tried that one yet.
They revamping it back up. I think because the highs revamped theirs. It's literally two. They have the drive-through shit, and then it look like the regular shit where if you just want to do it yourself.
Where's
They have
Highs
two
from
lanes.
though, yo?
That's
I never heard of
I
Highs
don't know.
before now.
Nah, I be
Like,
seeing that joint.
I've never
I've
seen
seen
that
it
shit
when I went
until
south.
that shit was
When
right
I
there.
drove to the south
They
a
popping
few times,
Oh, it
I've
might be
seen
from like down
But
south
I've never
somewhere.
seen it. It
Oh,
had to.
yeah, I never seen a Highs.
Had to
yo.
come from the south.
Y'all gonna see a
Shout out to
Wawa
them
pop
niggas.
up next, yo.
Yeah.
Well, Wawa already.
Wawa
Wawa already taking
bust.
over.
Their
Wawa already taking
breakfast
over.
will
Yeah,
annihilate
Wawa
all
already
their
taking over.
shit.
Yeah, they up
Sourdough
there.
sandwich?
Yeah, Wawa already
Oh my
taking over.
God, they will annihilate
What's the other
everybody's
black
breakfast.
Wawa be
Bojangles?
taking over.
Bojangles is starting to
They
slowly
creeping up.
infiltrate certain
yeah,
spots.
no,
For real?
Yo, it's getting
I heard.
closer.
I thought I
said
heard
Bojangles?
Towson or some wild shit was
That's not a
supposed to
gas
get.
station. That's just like chicken, yo.
Yeah.
I know about.
I never had
once
Bojangles.
I never had it
south,
either, but I
you
know
ain't
I know
had
it's a
it?
chicken spot.
Never had it.
When
I
you
know
went
chicken
down there
spot.
with Maurice, you ain't get no Bojangles. Shout out to Big Reese.
You know me, I wasn't.
Come on, you got
Yeah,
Bojangles.
we was
yo.
going to like.
It was one right by
whenever
Hampton,
we
yo.
ate.
Yeah, that's
for-
true.
Right,
He was
if I
taking you
was-
to
I had the,
restaurants and shit. Oh, yeah, that's right.
The sweet tea, crazy.
They got the Bowberry muffins, nigga.
Woo. Y'all don't
With
know,
the
yo.
glaze on the top of them bitches. Oh
They
my
got
god.
closer to you, yo.
Who said
They
the
started
blueberry
popping
with
up
the
up
glaze?
like
Yes,
two
they
blocks
coming
away.
out that way. They coming up
Yeah.
here. They gonna be up here.
Right. It's like that.
Give it about a year or
You
two. They
give
gonna
it
be
a
out
try.
here.
You gonna give it a try?
Y'all gonna be getting Bowberry muffins. Niggas gonna be mad thick.
You
Pause.
said Bowberry muffins?
Yeah. It's just a blueberry like cinnamon roll.
That shit
with the
sounds
glaze
delicious.
on the top of that. The white icing glaze on the top of that bitch.
That shit
Holy
sounds delicious.
They got circular hash browns. rounds, they call them potato rounds, cooked to perfection.
Potato rounds.
This is not an ad, but
They don't fuck around, man. It
Yeah,
could
pay
be.
it, unless y'all gonna pay.
Yeah.
Unless y'all paying Bojangles. I'll pull up.
That's that shit make you gain 20 pounds.
Yeah, 25 pounds in a
Yeah.
week. Be like, yo, why am I so sluggish
Big and
right
out
now?
of shape.
Why I keep sweating?
Real
Yo.
rap.
But are we gonna get
Bojangles.
another colorway out of the Ravens? Y'all seen the new colorways of the
Oh yeah, I
NFL
seen
jerseys?
it.
And
You seen
shit?
that Bengals colorway? That white,
Fire.
the white. That shit
The
is
cocaine
hard.
white
That bitch is hard.
with the black stripes on
that
there? with
motherfucker hard.
we don't got
For real, I
nothing.
ain't see
Yeah,
that.
it's
The
hard.
Eagles got a hard ass black jersey.
Yeah, I seen it.
Jets, they got a hard ass black. I hope we whoop
I
their ass
seen
in the
Jet-
first week.
Oh, we
I
definitely
really do.
Come on now.
The
Um,
Jets suck.
The
That-
worst one though,
No
the worst
disrespect,
one
Kenny.
is definitely the Bears. They went all
Chicago.
orange with the top with the white bottoms.
Oh yeah, that ain't
The
it.
helmet's still orange with the blue C. It
Oh,
looks
nah,
dumb as shit.
nah, yeah, that
It's
ain't
the
it.
worst. It's the worst.
That ain't
version.
it.
That's the worst of the new releases.
That
ain't
seemed
it.
like
For sure.
what was that man where you could get all them like super random like uniforms? Like this was like back when the trick it was still the juke stick.
I'm not even.
That sound like a
You could change the
colorway that
uniform
would be on
still.
that.
They allow
Yeah.
you to change to whatever year. But what would y'all do if y'all could get a Ravens uniform? I mean, like a new revamped uniform, or even a throwback? Because the
Ravens?
Giants went back to the old logo.
I already told you with the Ravens.
That got me hype as shit.
I gotta get.
I love that old
That's
logo.
the hardest hat that say Giants on
Yeah.
it. The snapback.
I could
Crazy.
find you one of them. I
Yeah.
could find
You
you one
gotta
of
get
No,
them.
they was taxing at one point.
Because I
They're
got
gonna
mine.
come back now because they're gonna be reselling.
Yeah,
it.
Internet
you gonna get
guy.
the
I had
regular
a
sale.
Giants joint. It was a
NFL shop. You gotta just look
I
for
had a
them.
Neil
niggas.
Yeah.
Green trucker Giants joint, old school joint. You know what I'm? Black.
I already
It was
told
crazy.
y'all though,
It was
like
crazy.
nothing will be harder than the
It's my favorite
vintage
hat of all
Ravens
time.
shit though. Like
The
they
old
did,
shield.
yo, the B shield and shit like that, like the
Yeah.
vintage, like starter Ravens
But
jerseys
they
was
can't
probably
resell
the
that,
hardest.
though.
They
Because
can't.
it's
Yeah, I
the
know.
copyright issue. with
It's
that,
crazy
I think.
because there's a sign right by the
That would be hard.
That would be
Royal
hard.
Farms.
Somebody
Arena,
send me a fake
and it
one.
still has the old joint. I'm like, yeah, that joint hard.
That shit's so hard.
They haven't gotten rid of it. Y'all say that's hard.
I want that shit back, yo. Or pay that nigga. Whatever you gotta pay that nigga, like get him the bread. We gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it at least. I can't say how many people will buy it though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you gonna get your money back. That's why we live in capitalism and shit.
Just don't bring the dirty gold pants back.
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
That was crazy.
Cool on that.
Yeah, that's weird.
So any other uniform y'all would try to get the Ravens to come back or a new joint?
I don't know. I like that.
They got the all purple. Right?
That purple, that color
with
rush
the
with the
gold-
purple with the gold.
letters.
That motherfucker
I mean,
hard.
the gold numbers.
Yeah, that was Lamar MVP season. They was wearing that. That mutt was hard.
That was actually fun.
That mutt was hard. I like that. I like that jersey.
I was a fan of like the black pants, like white shirt type shit. That was cool. Black pants, purple shirt too was cool.
They might be able to do like a purple and black. Like if they did like the uniform purple and then like black numbers and like a white outline. That would be like completely different,
Okay.
but it's still our
Yeah,
colorway.
that's true. Still
That's the
color-
only
same
thing we
color.
haven't done.
Yeah.
Nah, they could do like a white uniform with the black letters. You throw maybe
Yeah.
a little bit of the gold somewhere, like on the pants, like slightly, but it's mainly white and black. And then you just put like a gold shiny helmet with like a silver like face mask or something like that. Similar like some type of Oregon type stuff.
Mm.
That would probably be
Going
kind of
Nike
because
style.
they haven't really gone.
Well,
with the-
Lamar, we
with
could
the
make
purple-
anything look cool.
The purple shiny helmet would probably be crazy. Yo.
Fuck with it.
Yeah, that's true.
But shout out to the NFL and shit.
Most
Coming
definitely. You already know Ravens, Lamar,
They better pay that man.
Lamar.
Niggas keep being like, yo, we can't.
Everything gonna be good.
Like,
though.
yo, pay that.
Everything
man.
gonna be good. People,
But they're giving people.
don't
that,
panic, yo. The media keep putting it out there like they want people to panic.
But
Like
to keep
Lamar,
it
it ain't.
being like
Don't
none
panic.
of those guys are anywhere close.
That's
to
what I'm
Lamar
saying. Like,
Jackson.
don't panic. Like, 'cause-
Nowhere close.
yeah,
Top
you gotta
ten
listen to what
niggas
Lamar.
coming out
Lamar
with.
saying everything fine. Like
Niggas say
Lamar
go get
saying
that
he playing. He focused on football. Like
He done scrubbed them social medias. They don't say Ravens.
Yeah, he don't even got no photo on his IG.
Yeah.
I peeped that.
And posting the I need money shit scared me. I'm
He
like,
did
yo,
post I
normally
need
in
money.
NFL with
Nah,
top
nigga,
quarterback
I need
wouldn't
money,
do that.
yo. Fuck
Yeah.
that. I need
But
that
you
bread.
do. You're a young black man and go
deserve
get
it.
that bag because you're better than
definitely.
everybody.
Definitely.
Took
He
a
need that
million
money.
carries for them and was playing quarterback. Like,
Yeah.
they owe him, yo.
He
His
definitely
body,
need
he
that money.
lost years off his body because
Yes.
of how they was playing.
Yeah,
Like,
he need
they
that
owe
Especially
him that
last
money,
year because
yo.
they didn't
He need
even
that
block
money.
for that
They owe
nigga.
him money, yo.
He was
need that
getting
money.
smacked out there. They had
Oh,
one
no,
of them
Lamar-
dives up the middle. Like
Lamar
yo,
deserve every penny.
Every penny, yo.
Every penny.
Guaranteed.
Whatever he get, he deserved it.
Every
If not
penny.
more, whatever he get. Honestly.
Y'all been listening to any new music?
This
I've
week,
been crazy on my music shit.
you know what? Getting into the music talk before we get into the what we was listening to. Y'all see Kid Cudi get hit in the face
with the water bottle.
I felt bad.
That shit was
for him.
hilarious.
That shit broke
I
my
never
heart.
was a
I ain't
fan
gonna
like
lie.
that, but like
I was,
feel
yo.
bad for him. I'm
I
like,
was a
gonna
Cudi
lie.
nigga, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, I laughed it. I ain't gonna lie.
I did
was
laugh.
funny. It
No,
was funny.
I did laugh at that.
I'm sorry,
nigga,
I had
yo.
to laugh.
Cause he
Like, it
caught
was
that.
that
hilarious.
shit looked
Like,
like a heavy.
Nobody
it
gets
was
hit in
funny
the face.
because
And
I'm
that was
like,
bigger than the
somebody
regular
had some
water
man
bottle
aim.
with a
First of all,
leader.
somebody had man aim.
Avion
The
joints,
leader
yo.
had him.
It was one of them big Avion motherfuckers, yo. Dasani's.
They hit him
Somebody
directly in the
said Pat Mahomes
face.
threw that bitch. That
That's
shit
what I'm
is
saying.
bullshit.
Yo,
Pat
they hit
Mahomes.
They hit him directly. Yo, they connected right in the face. That's why I'm like, who
That's
threw it? Yo,
accuracy to
somebody
another
had
level.
mean aim. Yo,
The part that's funny is they hit him while he was in the middle of humming.
Yeah.
yeah. He got his eyes closed. Humming, smacked him right in
All
the face.
bottle
Like,
to the
yeah.
face,
Y'all
yo.
see somebody had an
Evian.
angle of the kid. They was right next to him.
I did see that one. Shout out to my boy Mike. He sent that to the
Damn,
group
I didn't know
chat.
that.
He actually threw the bottle.
I didn't know that.
He said,
Shout
I
out
wanted
Kid
Kanye
Cudi, though,
anyway.
yo. Sorry that happened to you, bro.
I love Kid Cudi, yo. That's my guy.
But
I don't even know his music
That's
like
my
that,
guy.
to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. It was like a setup, yo. I don't know the whole scenario of why they did it, but it was weird because it's like him and Kanye got a wild cold.
They do have a
fan
little
base.
relationship.
The fact that he was supposed to be headlining and then they replaced him with him,
With Cudi.
and they just had a beef. It's like that shit. They shouldn't have had Cudi there. Even if he was going, Cudi shouldn't have accepted. Nor should they have asked him next because it's just like they shouldn't be doing that. But
it was like a setup. It's like a setup. It's like a setup. Like it ain't gonna go well. It may not go too well.
Yeah, like come on, y'all gotta be better than that.
Exactly, bro. And then other than that, we can get into what we was listening to. Where we want to start at?
Well, did y'all listen to anything?
I listened to.
So I listened to a few new joints.
I still been bumping the Brent. I like the
How you feel about Brent Fayez joint?
I like it. It's good. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Like
You understand?
I fuck with it.
I'm about
Me
to break
and Zay
down
have
crying
not
now.
said
with
that
it.
we didn't like it.
I fuck with it.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
Y'all
say
be
No, that
wild.
shit is actually hard.
Yeah, I
if
fuck
you
with
keep
it.
re-listening,
Yeah, I fuck
you be
with
like,
it.
oh, all right, he
Like I
did
said,
slide.
if it
fuck
take
with it.
5 years to make an album, it need to be a classic.
He
I'm
slides
not
some
gonna hold you
sprinkles
though.
in
When he
there.
said my new bitch look like Holly, yeah, I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Nigga said,
That Jackie Brown.
Now my girl addicted to shit.
That was all right. Yo.
Can you be my
look like
leading
Jackie
lady?
Brown.
Yeah.
That nigga, yo.
The only thing is, I feel like I sounded like that nigga when I just said it right there. That's why I was like, I'm saying.
The
His
vocals.
voice is like, yo, I can hit
Yo,
these
he
notes.
doing it on
I
purpose.
swear to
He
God, if I
artsy
really
nigga.
do
He's
it,
not doing it on purpose.
if I stop hitting the chicken sandwich for a
Yo,
little
artsy
bit,
nigga, y'all. keep
clear
telling
my
me.
throat out,
He's
my
been
vocals
doing
will be
this.
there,
He's
yo.
been doing this.
my vocals will be right there.
Can
If
you be my
I lay off the
lady?
chicken for a minute, stop drinking, run for a few weeks, months maybe,
Train
I'll
your
be able to
vocal
sing
cords.
like that nigga, yo. I swear to God.
Yo, he
I
be,
swear to
yo,
God.
he be singing
Get it done.
beautifully, yo. He be singing beautifully.
Nah,
yo.
but he's
I'm
dope.
gonna show you love. That
He's
shit is
dope.
hard.
He hometown warrior too, yo. I'm always loving
it.
it.
Yeah,
I know,
definitely.
like I was like, but like I don't.
No, y'all never.
It's not a
keep it being,
dislike.
We had opposed opinions on the album, but nobody ever said nothing like
This
trying to
nigga
stop his money.
sent.
Yeah,
You get all the
definitely.
messages from this nigga right here, man. He sent me like 3 messages, like, "Yo, you ain't listen to that Jackie Brown for
Jackie
real."
Yo,
Brown,
because I'm
Like,
like,
yes,
I
I
had to
did
send him some
listen
tracks
to it.
that's
I
like
like
them
it.
deep cuts. Like,
I
damn.
still
Loose
like the
Change.
track.
My
That's
favorite
one
one-
of
my
the tracks I
favorite
like.
one is,
But here's my thing.
He
Mike
got
was
spit
trying
around.
to like, yo, listen to. I'm like, Mike.
We heard it,
I
bro.
mentioned the Chris Brown. I don't try to force anything. I mentioned the Chris Brown album is way better than that. I know you didn't listen to it, and I wouldn't try to force you to listen.
But
to it.
when it's
You just don't
somebody,
wanna
when
listen
it's
to
somebody
it.
with like 40 tracks, like I can
No,
listen
it
to like
doesn't have
the
40
first 5 or
tracks.
10, and I'm like, yo, I'm like,
that argument's out the way. It's not 40 tracks long. It's
28.
Not, 24.
that's still a
That's
lot.
a long album. That's
How
so
many-
long.
What's the
That's
difference?
still a
Even
long
with-
album.
even with-
24 is still
Even with
long.
Brent Fayez, I was with
24
Brent
is
Fayez,
still
I was
long.
mad with him,
It's
and it was
not
18.
Jacksonville,
I was
20,
mad with
24
Brent
is
because
still
it was
long.
18. He
It's
said
not
that too.
And I know Chris Brown had hella features.
Even with Brent Fayez, I was mad. Like
he had
18?
hella
You
features.
still didn't listen to none of it.
I listened to a couple.
Like,
Yeah, you right.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't check it out either. I ain't check it out either, Mike. I ain't check it out either. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm saying
Ever since, honestly,
Because
ever since he dropped that album with like 40 something,
yeah,
I never
I
listened
stopped.
to him again.
I had a few songs on there.
I'm not listening.
Listen, I had a few songs on there.
Put out, yo.
When
I'm the same way. I was
40
like, yo, this
songs
nigga hard
like,
pop.
with a
Heat
deluxe.
with Gunna.
He had a deluxe that had
Like,
more
that was on there,
songs.
but I'm like, okay, I fuck with that song, but I can't go through all these
OD,
songs.
40
Like,
songs.
I can't go through all them
Let
songs.
the music be hard.
I heard that.
I'm not saying it ain't,
For
but
me at 33.
but is it classic?
Cool.
No, this latest one, I believe if he didn't have the
It ain't no classic. All them features, He got ESTG. He got like it's like a lot of rapping niggas on there. I ain't saying it ain't good, but I don't think it's a
because you
classic.
haven't listened to it at all.
Okay.
If this album,
But y'all would rock with each other because y'all both R&B niggas too.
If he didn't have the issues he had and had like the 40 tracks and a lot of stuff, this album, I'm dead serious. I believe it would be considered a classic.
Really?
Okay.
It's hard.
You got
And
me,
now I'm
got me
this,
interested
when
at
you
least.
mentioned ESTG,
I might put it on
like
while
him
I'm
being on the
working.
album.
See?
He could have not had him on the
That's
album.
what I'm saying.
And
Like
I
he like
him for the most part, but
Yeah.
R&B fans,
like-
when you look at something like that, you like, I already know what it is now.
But you gotta
It's like
remember, he's a massive artist.
Yeah, he is.
Facts.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
got to give you the dance tracks. He got to give you the ballads. And he got to give you like this.
Did you listen to Neo shit?
Nah, not yet. I do want to listen to it because he's.
Bro, listen.
I
Was it
haven't heard
good?
that thing.
Neo, I ain't
you
listen
didn't
to
hear
it.
good
I
things?
I liked old Neo back in the day. That
My
was
boy,
fire.
I ain't gonna put his name out there. I
I'ma
usually
listen
shout
to
my
it,
boys out, but he said that shit is trash.
I'm gonna, I gotta
But do it sound outdated?
I listen to
It might
Yes.
sound outdated.
What it is, he sounds
it might
old,
sound
trying to
outdated.
catch up with
Yeah, it might
young
sound
niggas.
outdated. Sometimes
So
it be
if you
hard.
sound-
Like
It's nothing worse.
You-
It's
you
nothing
need to-
worse than an old nigga trying.
like
he
young.
did this
this
song
my
with,
thing. Neo should just write for a young, just write for a young nigga.
Blue.
He did a song with Blue.
I would do
song.
that.
Just write for a young nigga.
I haven't
Yeah.
listened,
I like
so
the
I'm not
smartest
giving this
nigga.
judgment.
Yeah, like you still gonna get that money, you know
So
what I mean?
I'm gonna listen to the shit.
Niggas-
You don't gotta be in the
He
light
about
no
that
more. You had
attention.
your time.
Man, if you're an artist, man, you can't.
But you know what? I
I mean, I
apologize.
feel it, but
I gotta apologize to the to Burna Boy. That's my fault.
Burna Boy.
I ain't listened
What
to his
happened?
shit.
I ain't bump-
I didn't listen to his album when it came out.
What's
I
rocking
just
with
didn't.
it?
I didn't. I've never been big on just running to that to try to be with the wave because it
on the
is popping
Afro
right
beat,
now.
on the
Afro
Afro
beats
type,
is
on the
popping
Afro
right now.
type, yeah.
I like that.
I mean, I fuck with Burna Boy. It's a few songs by Burna Boy I fuck with heavy.
But niggas that's listening right now
It's a
just
few songs I
start
fuck with.
because Joe Budden put the shit on his shit.
No, I was rocking
that
for
type shit.
years.
I've
literally-
listened
it's
to
a
Burna
few
Boy
songs with
before.
Burna Boy.
I didn't decide to listen to this album for whatever reason. My bad, brother. My bad. I didn't know he was getting it in.
On my stories from
Man,
years
Burna
ago, y'all
Boy,
probably
shit.
didn't even
He got
notice
some-
that was Burna Boy.
Fam.
Some of them joints where I like go like when I was working in DC.
Even the popular shit, yo, Last is crazy. Yo.
It's crazy.
Last is a hit. I'll play that shit in cookouts 60 years from now. Last.
Yeah, it's,
You know what's transitioning? Like people are getting to the when you look at the categories, I think it says like I don't know if his says it, but a lot of them say worldwide. That's like the genre.
Oh, I haven't paid
Or it
attention
could be
to that.
kind of Afrobeat. It depends on how they do it, but worldwide, we might be slowly shifting into that. Really like being like
The thing.
I don't know if it's gonna be the most popular because hip hop is, but things going
Hip-hop
waves.
is,
That
yeah.
might be the one.
Yo,
That's why you see
when-
all these artists kind of.
But you gotta understand on when
And it got
that wave come on in whatever function you in, it's different.
You feel it.
Something
Yeah,
different
you feel it.
happens
You
right
feel
now.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the type of song. Yeah, it's the
So I
type of
respect
song.
them
Like it's the vibe. Yeah, it's the
continuously
vibe.
driving it home
Yeah,
because
it's the
it's been
vibe.
going on for
It's the
years.
vibe.
So he be singing?
He be singing, he be
Like
on
Tim?
that rap
Singing,
shit.
rapping, yeah.
Yo, this nigga's cold.
I saw when the Thames came on. That's when that's when everybody was like, the playlist
Exactly.
is good.
They love
Yeah,
Thames.
Thames.
Thames is regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love Thames.
Yeah, Tim.
Wizkid. Exactly.
Yeah.
You seen the Kodak Black and P. Diddy's son?
Yo,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, Kodak killed that shit.
that shit was hard.
Kodak killed that. Kodak
Both
killed that.
of them did.
Kodak
It's
killed
just
that.
weird with
So-
Diddy's
so-
son
no,
because
yeah,
he like
What
no,
song
the
they
Diddy's
trying
son
to
did
rap
good.
like?
The Diddy's son did
Was
good.
it a Biggie joint?
No, they
I rock
they
with
like
them too.
remake they sampled the Kim
I do
joint.
too, but
They
it's
sampled the
like-
Kim song.
Alright,
They
they
sampled the
going-
Kim song.
I think Mace still writing for his son.
They sampled the Kim song.
It's Mace shit, yo.
They stay with a box.
That
yo.
shit, everything
Mace wrote
everything King Combs raps.
See, I
sounds
didn't
like
hear
some
his
Mace
verse.
shit.
I don't think so, 'cause
I
they're
only
not-
heard
I think they're
Kodak.
not- They still not clicking.
Y'all gotta play it. You
Oh,
still,
for real?
you got the
Yeah,
song?
Kodak.
You got the song?
Kodak, this thing.
I would
on
never
there.
play that.
No, I'm saying not on the part, after the
yeah.
part. I need to
Yeah.
hear it because I only
It's
heard
fire.
Kodak's joint.
Yeah.
I only
His
heard
verse
Kodak.
fire too.
Kodak did his thing.
I want to
on
hit
there.
King Kong
They're
as well.
equally as fire
King Combs
artists.
did okay.
I rocks with
He Combs did.
He's like a rich kid. I
Yeah,
have
he-
fun, I like
yeah.
to turn up.
That
And the
did
music, yo, he always had
Did
slaps
it,
when he
did
was
it,
stuff.
You do.
Always,
You
yo.
do.
That shit
I
hard.
respect
And I
it.
bought like 23
I'm
and one.
Cali.
He said I bought like 23 and one. I'm a place. I bought like 23 and one.
I was
I ain't
on.
gonna lie, that
I
joint
did
be-
like
that
23 and one.
Yeah, I was listening yesterday on
I
the
bought like 23 and
on
one.
the way to the cookout. I was listening to it.
That's some crazy
I was like,
shit
okay.
to say,
I'm
yo.
like, okay.
That's a double entendre.
That's a
That's
double.
out of pocket.
Really, that
yo.
could be a triple.
Triple.
That could be a
The
triple. The
double
23 and one saying
entendre.
oh, the
He gave
24.
us the triple double entendre.
I mean, if you want
Triple
refund,
entendre.
it could be a triple. It could be a triple.
That means it's three. That it
three.
applies
Yeah,
to.
it could be a triple.
He did
Triple entendre is
James
Jay-Z
Harden.
style. That's when you getting up there type shit. Yo. Stop playing yo, with my mans. I was also listening to Mozzie's Survivor's Guilt. You listen to that?
No, I didn't.
I ain't bumped the Mozzie.
I like the new Mozzie.
It's alright. It's cool.
It's alright.
I was just nervous with like CMG, I'm glad he
Ain't
getting that
gonna
back
CMG.
in now. I just don't want him to be
One
like,
thing I like-
Get
gimmicky.
commercial.
Yeah,
Get too commercial.
Don't turn into money bag.
One thing I like,
no
though,
disrespect, but
is
like,
he stays himself.
He not that type of trash.
He stays
type
Mozzie
dude.
though, but he stays Mozzie on the track.
Mausoleum?
Yeah, I'm
All
saying
right.
that's the only thing I like about it.
Like, you don't want your artists to grow.
Yeah,
I love him to
Honest,
grow.
yo, like, you don't
no,
want
you
them to eat, yo. You
don't.
be
Because
like,
if they
yo,
grow, they're gonna sound different.
Don't make a song
That's the
for
only way
radio.
to grow.
Yeah.
See, I want
got
Larry
to.
June to stay like how he is
I
now.
want him to get a
Really,
big
like,
track.
Get
I
a
want him
Latino
he
track,
deserves-
man.
He deserves
I
it,
mean,
yo.
you gotta get some money.
He does
deserves
deserve
a
it.
massive
You
track.
made
Because
too
he
many
put the
tracks
work
for
in.
us. I
You
put
know how
in there
everybody's
work.
over
You know what I mean? I put in work.
Yeah, you right. I'm looking at it from a nigga that makes music too. So like, I be thinking
So
like,
once
I want
you
it to
make
be the hardest music.
you realize, yo, I was putting out way more music before y'all even was fucking with me.
Honestly,
So if I want to go get this bag, leave me the fuck alone.
see what
That's
me,
how I look at the artist now.
If I could create financial freedom, I'd probably be on some currency shit. Like I don't even want all that, yo.
Yeah,
Not if I gotta
currency do
sacrifice
move
myself.
different.
Currency
Yeah.
do that
And
too.
that's some
the
shit that I
lane.
think sound weak.
That is
like,
literally the lane I've been trying to put this podcast in. That
yeah.
same
If
style
some
of lane.
shit I
But
think
here's the
sound
thing,
weak,
though.
I'm gonna be
Currency
like,
was on the
yeah.
radio
Whatever the
as
fuck
well.
I wanna
He
fuck
did.
with.
He made a few.
He was on the radio
He made a few joints that made it to the radio.
Yo, there's nothing wrong with hits, yo. Like
I love hits too. I just don't like.
There's nothing wrong with having a
certain
hit.
stuff. I guess you're right. You're right.
nothing wrong with having
You
a
made
hit.
me understand. I gotta
every song,
understand.
yo, every song I'm trying to make a hit for the. No, when you become that, you become
That's when they
cheese
get
ball.
nasty.
Like,
That's
yo,
when
bro.
that's when you make a hoochie
Yeah,
daddy.
that's corny.
When you
yo.
turn into
Like,
Chicken
hump
George.
that hoochie daddy.
That
That's when you
Bobby,
make some shit
that
like that.
Bobby.
He didn't even rap.
That Bobby. I ain't even. You heard it. I ain't even listen to the
Mike,
song.
I bumped it.
I just would see him
I
on
bumped it.
social
I
media and
ain't
see
gonna
them
lie.
and click my
I
Bobby
would
like
do it on the Cookout
Bobby
playlist if it
Smurder,
was
the
hard.
hoochie daddy.
Bobby, Hoochie Daddy.
I'm not listening.
You just
to
didn't
that.
rap.
I ain't listening to the
I'm
song.
not
There's no
listening
rap
to that.
verses.
I listen to the song.
I like
For real, it's
Bobby, but
rap
I'm
verse.
not listening.
Yeah, I
That's
can't do
not
that.
for me.
But
Bobby
shout out
gotta
to the
come
good
different.
music that came out this week,
You gotta
yo.
come different, Bobby.
What you
I
got
mean-
though? What you got?
Your boy, La Russell.
Yeah.
Or L.A. Russell.
Yeah,
I don't
gotta
know how to
listen.
say it.
Lil
But
Russell.
like,
It is Lil Russell. You was right the first time.
shout out La Russell. You nice. You know what I mean? It's a joint. It's called Days Like This. It's an EP that came out. Fire.
That's why I told Lamar to go get that bag, bro. Go
He got a
get
joint
that
called
bag.
10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. It sounds like some shit I would record in here. And he's really popular. I'm like, he's
I want
actually
him
talking
on the
about regular
pod.
life shit.
Cause
Like
he's
his
doing
life.
shit that I would think would. It's just different type shit. Like he's doing backyard concerts at whatever rate. It's not a. I noticed that he didn't put an actual rate up of how much he's charging for it. He'll just ask the people how much you want to pay for it. So then you can select who the fuck you want to come. So if you're not giving me the right rate, you got to keep going up. So I can really run it up on niggas. And he's cool. Like he just seems
Yeah.
laid back to me. Like I really want him on here. I really do. We gotta line that up with Kenny G.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow he gotta line it up. I don't know if y'all in the same area, but you gotta line that up.
No, I think he in San Francisco somewhere.
Really?
Like in that
I thought
part
he was
of
in the.
Cali. No, he definitely, because he was in, I think he in
Vallejo.
Vallejo.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like, that's like San Francisco,
Yeah,
like
right.
right near like,
Area.
all them type dudes. But it's another joint. You know, y'all know I be on my like weird shit. I like R&B more than I like
not
rap
weird,
nowadays.
though. You gotta find
not
other
weird, but
words
just
for
like
the
not
descriptions.
conventional word.
Yes,
music.
non-conventional.
It's
I like
a
that.
joint called Apple Pie that came out, and it's a group called Yellow Days, or it might be one guy.
I
But
saw
it's
the
like,
name pop up on the car. I was like, this shit bopping.
yo,
Fuck
the whole
this.
album is hard.
I
It's
ain't
like
know what
some
was
like,
happening.
if you like Jameson, I think his name is, or JMSN, the white guy out of Seattle, like it's like some real like alternative, like just a vibe to the shit. Like, oh, I'm just chilling right now, just fire, yo.
Okay.
Apple Pie, tap into that. And I gotta give a big shout out to Joey Badass. Like, yo, that 2000,
2000.
It's real?
that 2000 is hard.
You listen?
Yeah, listen.
It's
Nah,
fire?
that shit hard, yo.
Fuck with it? Uh-oh.
I mean, personally,
Uh-oh.
it's
a lot of
like
hesitation
it's all right. So there was an article from a very, well, it was a post from a very well-respected. It's Matt Crop. I gotta look at my joint that I follow. They like do all of like the tri-state, mainly New York, New Jersey history. Very, very well respected, very well connected, and they bust down all the reasons. And I know Mike left it, but let's be honest. They bust out all the reasons wrong with New York hip hop, like a week before the album came out, and then when the album came out, it was like it fit into a T. Like it's not that he's not good. It's just I don't know, bro. It don't move me like that.
Okay.
It don't move me like that. The whole young man trying to sound like Nas raps better than you and is more up to date than you, and he's Nas.
Nas is still
so
cold
when you're trying to
now.
go back and you don't even sound like that, it just. I'm like, bro, I don't know. This is my personal opinion. If
So you New York with it though.
They were like,
so I want to listen. I'm gonna listen.
It's not like it's bad because there's a few songs on there that I like, but it's just like it don't move. But like that's page.
What was your shits though? You
My
had some
playlist
shit
is
that
long.
had you.
What I'll say is, I think the main issue is 1999 when he like first really got popping was so good. It set the bar too high for him. And then he started trying to do other shit, and it's like, cause like I didn't even listen to the old, 1999. I fucked with that. I used to fuck with Cap Steez and that old pro era shit. Then when it like Joey Badass got on, I was like, this album is not what you was making. It's like more industry instead of like rapping on them beats. And now I feel like he returned to that.
I feel like he tried to go back and it just wasn't. It's not this. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, there's a few. I gotta look at the track list again. There's a few songs that I like.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen on the ride home. I haven't listened.
It's not like I don't bang with it like that. I feel like he's not evolving.
The tracks that'll make y'all bang with it is Where I Belong, Extra Fire. It's the third track. Brand New 911, Extra Fire, Zip Codes. He put out a video for that. One of Us. That has Larry June on it, Extra Fire. And it's one song called Survivor's Guilt. And I might feel that more because he's talking about Cap Steez, and everybody know what happened with Capital Steez. And since I had some close shit that happened like that, it's a really good track if you in that mind frame. But it is kind of depressing.
Dog shit.
But it's fire.
I also don't feel, this is my personal opinion, I don't feel like this has been his best, these were his best bars. I feel like he's definitely been better. And it would explain it because he's getting involved with other stuff. Like he's getting involved in the acting, which is dope. So I just don't feel like his
he did have that shit on Netflix.
I don't feel like his pen was that sharp. And he was been on
Raising Canaan.
He was fantastic in that joint.
Yeah, like a little movie too, like a little short movie.
So when you start getting involved, and I'm happy for him. But it's just like I don't feel like he was as
sharp. Like
his bars were as sharp as they have been. Like I said, it's not like horrible. Because I know when you say you don't love something, everybody think you're hating or you're mad.
See what you. That's why I let you talk. You my guy, bro. Like I understand.
I'm like he's better than this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I know he's doing a lot. So maybe he get. But like I said, there are tracks on there that I rock with. But like I just wasn't. It didn't move me. Like it just didn't move me like that. Like and the thing was when I be listening to these people and I be critiquing it, it's because I be like feeling like they better. They could give us more. If I'm not really critiquing, I really don't care like that. That's why Brent Fires, I'm like, Brent Fires get out another level.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like
I feel like he do need to reach that level, but if you really
levels.
go back and re-listen to this with no skits, you're gonna be like, all right,
they got levels.
This is fire. Ultimate fire.
I think something that a takeaway you took from you gave to us on the last part was the fact of giving those songs that had came out a little bit prior.
He gave them out way too early. Like these are your hits.
Yeah.
Like imagine if the Brent Fayez Neptune shit and Drake shit came out and we never heard about that a year ago.
Tyler, the Creator,
and he put that shit out in the Tyler the Creator track. Niggas were like, "This is the greatest album of all time."
Yeah, he dropped the singles on there. Super early.
I respect that point.
And it was about 4 of them on there that he dropped, like 4 or 5 of them that was hot that he all just dropped early.
If you a lazy artist and do that type shit where you like record a limited amount of music, like you can't do shit like that.
Damn, man.
But yeah, we in there. Episode 221,
yes,
Coach Class Podcast.
Before you do the closeout, because I want to catch it. I try to catch that before you do the big Reese joint, but I never do it. Mm-hmm. So it's like 2 to 3 things maybe that's going to come off this. So 1, Ryan Garcia, chill the fuck out, my nigga. You're not ready for that. You are not ready for Tank. You are not ready for that nigga Tank.
No, he don't want Cruz.
You don't have the head movement, my
He don't
guy.
want Cruz.
You're not ready for the head movement.
He don't want the pit bull.
Yeah.
We already
when he
beat
fought Gamboa, that shit was scary.
Oh my god.
He straight only power punches. That was like a nigga on fight night. Just like
that was crazy.
So when I watched Fortuna, I watched Fortuna versus Garcia. No head movement. That boy ain't got no
I
head
told
movement.
y'all, and he
You
stiff.
called that. No head
Yeah,
movement.
stiff quick
Nigga.
Cracked, yo.
You get one of them bullshit
If
punches
Tank-
out there and Tank hit you with anything, it's over.
If Tank
for
hit
you.
him in the body
Oh.
and then come up like, yo, he gonna kill that
Stop
nigga.
fucking
I wanted to
playing.
fight so bad.
I wanted
really
to see it too. I wanted to.
End that nigga career.
That's
yo.
gonna be an event. We gotta have an event for
Oh,
that.
definitely.
Yeah, man.
We gotta have
Last
an
thing,
event for that.
I saw Truth Water got, you know what I'm saying, we always have it on the pod when we try to get it from the joint. They got a home subscription joint. Make sure y'all try to get that if y'all can get that. Yo. I think we might try to get that for the pod,
Elevation.
honestly. So we don't
Okay.
gotta keep going to the store and buying this shit. We'll just have them on deck. In
Yeah.
my crib, and I'll bring them through. I'll keep y'all posted. Salute to everybody, though.
And rest in peace to Big
Oh,
Reese.
definitely.
Episode 222 of Coach Class Podcast. Thank you again, Cuzzo, for coming through.
Already,
Y'all
anytime.
next week.
Appreciate you cooking them steaks on the grill, Zay.
Appreciate y'all, man. We have
Yeah.
all, y'all.
20-pound
sir.
steak, Zay. Yeah, and that's it.
Already.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.